Well, game 20, Toronto Maple Leafs versus Calgary Flames. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. Let's just go over the game, my notes from the game as I was watching. I'll just talk you through it. Here we go. Hutchinson's back in. Freddie Anderson gets the rest. Leafs go with the big three together. They go Matthews, Marner, Tavares. That sure as heck didn't work. I questioned it when I heard it, when I saw it at the beginning. Yeah, they generated some chances, but it took away from the other lines. And, missing Muzzin at the point with that broken bone in his face, missing Thornton, missing Hyman, it made a difference. So they had the big three together. They had Kerfoot, Barabanov, and Nylander. They had Engvall, McCabe, and BC, Boyd, Spezza, Patan. Dermott played with Hall. Riley and Brody played together. Lettinen with Bogosian. With these injuries, all I could think of is, all right, top six, offensive-minded. I wonder when Galchenyuk gets his chance. If these guys have like Hyman, Simmons, Thornton, they're out for a long time, I could see Galchenyuk getting in sooner rather than later, especially with what happened tonight. So first period, and it's VC. He gets hurt early. Bennett accidentally elbows him in the face. 1 minute, 30 seconds in. I was like, oh God, no, not another injury. And right away, I could think this is going to be a rough game ahead, both physically and then just watching. The Leafs, I thought this could be like a 5-6-0 loss. I was prepared for that. And this didn't help early because right away, Hutchinson bobbles a shot. It squeaks through him. Bennett just pots it in the empty net there. And it was the big three who got stuck in their own zone. I think it even hit off Tavares' stick. If the Leafs are fully healthy, I get putting the big three together because the rest of your, the 9 forwards can fill themselves out, right? It makes sense. You got Thornton in there. You got Simmons. You got Hyman. They can play wherever. But with Thornton, Hyman, Simmons, everyone else out, why? It didn't really make sense to take away from one line because Matthews' line was already doing really well. And they could probably slot someone else in there, and Marner, Matthews, that's fine. Let Willie and Tavares try to work through their issues. Anyway, bad start, and it doesn't feel good early, and it didn't feel good all game. William Nylander did have some jump at the beginning of the game. His feet was moving. He even played quite a bit after VC got the elbow, and I think he went to concussion protocol. So he went out with the second line. They went with the third line. At this time, I thought he'd make it lots of time tonight. But I'm going to be honest, I wasn't too impressed with really anyone. This could just be because, they lost. But, it just didn't feel good, really, with anyone. Puck was bobbling on everyone tonight. They couldn't get stuff through to Rittich. If they did, they couldn't jump on those loose pucks. And to be fair, Rittich played well, or Rittich, however you want to say it. Anyway, we go through, and the Leafs get a power play. They get the first power play of the game at 12:28, and there's some good work by Matthews and Nylander. Then the top line comes out, and they generate this power play. So it was good. And then on the power play looked good. It was good pressure. They looked dangerous throughout, but they just couldn't really muster anything. They couldn't get anything through. Marner also looked a little worse for wear this game. You took a collision that caused that power play, and it looked like there was a stinger, and it was throughout the game that it was bothering him. Also, thinking of this first period, my thoughts was back to worrying basically every time the Flames had the puck in the Leafs' end. Hutchinson mixed with a shorthanded Leafs team, a short-manned Leafs team. It had me worried. During this game, it felt like the Leafs were the underdog. The Leafs were the team that had lost a bunch of games that weren't. They were the team that was not 14-3-2. They were like a 8-12 team or something like that. It felt like the underdog, but it wasn't like the underdog fight where they keep going at it like Ottawa's done. It felt more like they were the underdog and they knew they were going to lose. That's what it felt like watching. That's all my mind kept saying. Also, all I kept saying and probably yelling at the TV was, hit the net. Just hit the net, Leafs. They couldn't get anything through. To be fair, Calgary collapsed well. They broke up passing lanes and shooting lanes. They were blocking everything. I'm pretty sure on one shift, on one power play, there was like 4 or 5 blocks by Calgary in this game. There was one play where I thought Matthews, he did his little toe drag, and it got blocked. Zach got through. It was for sure a goal. Rittich had no idea what was going on. Then JT and Austin Matthews on this power play, they both get premium chances. Can't go in. Then Nylander gets the puck down low, and I thought right away, okay, he's going through his legs. Rittich is off the post, but he chose not to. You know, maybe with a little bit more confidence, if he was playing better, he probably would have went for that, but he chose not to do it this time. Following the power play, Hutchinson does make a good save, just past like the midpoint of the first period on Levo, and he followed up with another good from a bounce that happened in front of the net. Leafs then get their second power play at 7:55 when Tavares gets held by Bennett. I think it was Bennett. But the best chance really, or one of the best chances, Lindholm makes a really good read on the penalty kill at this one point. Nylander goes to feed Matthews. The lane's open. I'm like, this is happening. But a nice, well-timed, gets his stick on it, deflects it out. Really well played. Then Leafs' best chance, and this could probably would have been the game changer, I think, actually, of this game, the momentum swing, the TSN turning point. So Matthews stops a bouncing puck at the blue line. There's a battle on the sideboards. He pops the puck out to the middle of the ice to Riley, all alone. He's in the slot. He fakes, waits at the D, does a little pump fake again, and he snipes off the bar. I jumped up. I thought it was in. I thought it hit the back bar. I think so did Riley. I think his hands went up in the air like the NHL 94 when you score, you win the Stanley Cup. It was a glorious chance. And then I didn't even realize it, but as the puck dropped down on the replay, it shows Rittich turning around and smacking the puck out with his paddle. It was heading in the back of the net. What reaction time by him. Great, good wherewithal to know where the puck was. Wow, he did it a few times this game where the puck got by him or just beside him or loose behind him, and he was able to, snag it, get it out of the way. He played really well. And Rich kept the good play going after that. He makes a nice stop on Matthews on a wraparound. He had the confidence there. He read Matthews the whole way. Then the Leafs' second line, they got some good offensive zone in the first period. They looked good early. The third line, featuring Spezza, then got a great chance. But Rich, again, he was on a whole new level tonight. He hadn't won, he didn't win the bubble. So since last year, probably this time last year, he hadn't won. He was determined. He made a pad save on Spezza. They're saying on the broadcast they wish Spezza probably would have wished he could have got that up more. But in that situation where his body was and everything, body position, it was hard to lift the puck. So it's just a nice save. The Leafs in the first period anyway, generating chances. Rich didn't give them anything. Flames then get their first power play with 35 seconds left on a Patan penalty. Leafs kill it, and that ends the first period. And that probably ends, really, the good bit about the Leafs this game. So that's telling you how the rest of the game goes. So end of first, my notes say, Flames are out shooting the Leafs, but Rittich is facing the higher danger chances. But I won't take anything away from Hutch. He made a few good saves this period. I'm a believer in him. Hutch is an underdog. I love a good underdog story. Hutch did everything he could to help the Leafs tonight. Offensively, they couldn't beat Rittich. So these things happen. Second period now, on the power play to start, and it's Mikheyev who generates the best chance. I think the Leafs generated 2 shorthanded chances on this penalty kill. But the main one, Mikheyev, he gets a break, drops his shoulder, gets around the defender, but he can't lift the puck over Rittich. I wrote down, I'd love to see him actually go forehand, backhand there, like a quick stop to the backhand. I want to see that sometime because it's the same play every time, and it's every time, and it's just not working. He can't finish. He hasn't scored yet. The Leafs are able to kill the penalty. Hutch makes a nice save on Backlund on the kill. Looked all right. Then Rittich sprawls and makes another key save. I wrote down the puck keeps squeaking past Rittich, but he's recovering. It was the second or third time that game already that this happened. These big three then get their chance. Matthews feeds JT, and again, he puts it wide. That happened a couple times this game. They looked dangerous, when they get into the the offensive zone, but they just couldn't get the puck on the net. The Flames played them well. They played them well this game, so kudos to them. Leafs then get their third power play at 15:51 when Levo holds up Dermott. Then Leafs get absolutely nothing going. Bobbling pucks everywhere, giveaways, just not good. Fourth line comes out to finish the power play, and they had more gusto. They developed and created more plays, more chances, but the Leafs come up empty. And I wrote down, Flames are here to play today. It's their game to lose. So Flames then get their own power play. Mikheyev gets another chance, gets another breakaway. I think he tips it to Kerfoot. Kerfoot tips it to him. But this time Rittich, just solid, makes another save. And I put down Mikheyev. This guy just needs to learn the patented triple deke. Just practice breakaways at high speed. That's all he needs to do. And of course, what happens following this? So, Rittich makes a save, of course, momentum swing. Flames go down the other way. Tkachuk with a beautiful tip, a nice high tip. It sticks up. Perfect. 2-0. Great tip. Friggin' Tkachuk's, of course. Hutchinson, good luck. No goal is really going to stop that. 2-0 Calgary. After that, the speed game increases, as does the physicality. Leafs then get a power play from a trip on Nylander. The Marner gets tripped, and the Leafs have a 5-on-3 for 1:35. And I thought, okay, if the Leafs can get one here, get it early, then the momentum comes back. But they just couldn't get the puck through. The Flames collapsed well. They didn't give the Leafs any passing lanes. They took away that one-timer chance for Matthews. Even with the Leafs' movement, their movement was fine. Pucks still bobbling and stuff, but their movement trying to open up the Flames, they just wouldn't give. They had a game plan, they stuck to it, and they stuck to it well, and it worked. Now, if they play them again, will Toronto adjust? Likely. So Flames will have to adjust probably in-game, but well played to them. On the power play and everything like that, the Flames do eventually open up. There is one chance, and it's Matthews. He takes the puck up from the blue line. He's coming down. He has the shooting lane. Calgary takes away that shooting lane, but Matthews doesn't shoot. Fakes the shot, feeds Willie down low, and Nylander, who's quick power move, comes out front. Rittich, boom, left pad save. He was on tonight. Then second unit comes out. They get a chance right away. Rittich, another save. The guy was in the zone. Following that, the lanky trio, because this is what it looked like. It honestly looked like a bunch of giraffes out there, just having the puck, having a heyday. Engvall, Mikheyev, Vesey, they have a great follow-up shift. Mikheyev with his speed, chip and chase. His speed was a problem for Calgary. It's been a problem for other teams, if only he could finish. But anyway, he chips and chases it down, gets to Engvall. Engvall with the little, going behind the net, but feeds it back the other way. Vesey gets stopped. And then following that, Dermott takes an interference penalty, and the momentum kind of drops again. He takes it on Johnny Gaudreau, and I wrote down this game could be over soon. Rittich, the way he's playing, with a 3-goal lead, good luck Leafs. They're not coming. I don't think they were getting 3. I didn't think they were going to get 2 on him tonight. He looked that good. He was that poised tonight. Luckily, in that play, the Flames didn't score against the Leafs. Move on to the third. And then the Leafs take another penalty with 3:30 in, and it's Monahan. He makes it 3-0, and just what I wrote down about the second. They're not coming back from 3-0, and the Flames and Leafs just ride out the rest of the game, basically. This is going long enough. There's not much else to talk about. Overall, here it is. Summarize it. The Flames outplayed the Leafs. They deserve to win. David Rittich outplayed Hutchinson. The Flames capitalized on the power play chances, and they played a great team game. They knew what they had to do. They knew what they had to do to shut down the Leafs' big guns, and they did it. Yeah, the only bad bit for them is, they got caught a couple times on their power play, and the Leafs got shorthanded breaks. However, as you know, the Leafs can't score shorthanded because, for example, Mikheyev can't score. On breakaways, again, please, Mikheyev, please practice those breakaways. Honestly, full speed, just get down the ice, beat the goalie, shoot, whatever, go again. Come on, repetition, mate. Great game from Rittich, great game from the Flames. They needed it. Not so great for the Leafs, but I think they might have expected this, missing a bunch of guys. and Hutch playing, but again, no one likes to lose. So Leafs lose 3-0. Matthews' point and goal streak is now done. Kudos, Calgary. Well played. Both teams meet again on Wednesday. Toronto is now 14-4-2. They need a big bounce back game. Hopefully some guys are back. Come on, Hyman. Need you back, man. Thornton, too. You were up. Come back. Everyone come back. I know Muzzin's out for a little while, but defense-wise, I'm not too worried about that. Just need some offense. So let's bring it next game. Go, Leafs. Go.